When global markets start shaking, investors instinctively reach for gold. There is a deep psychological comfort in holding a physical, tangible asset during a crisis. But holding actual gold is expensive. You pay So does this mean you should sell your sovereign gold bonds and physical coins to load up on EGRs? Answering that requires looking past the marketing. The decision is no longer choosing physical versus paper, but strictly prioritizing what you want your capital to do: provide liquidity, generate yield, or offer immediate physical utility. Legally, an electronic gold receipt is a dematerialized security. It represents direct ownership of 995 or 999 purity physical gold stored inside a SEBI-regulated vault. The process starts when institutional players, like refiners or large-scale importers, deposit verified physical gold into one of these accredited vaults. In this life cycle flowchart, Step 1 is the vault deposit, triggering Step 2, crediting an electronic receipt to your demat account. Step 3, actively trade on the National Stock Exchange. The breakout path, submit a withdrawal request to extinguish the receipt for physical delivery. Participating in this pipeline requires the exact same setup as buying equities: a standard demat account, a registered broker, and paying the usual depository fees. To ensure solvency, depositories like CDSL must reconcile the digital receipts against the actual physical vault inventory every 2 weeks. You eliminate the risk of someone breaking into your home to steal your coins, but you are replacing that with trust in the operational integrity of India's digital depository system. Let's test how EGRs hold up against the traditional approach of buying physical coins and jewelry. Physical gold offers immediate utility. You can wear it, display it, and it carries deep cultural value for weddings and family inheritance. That cultural value comes with a steep financial drag. You immediately lose 10 to 20% of your capital to making and wastage charges, plus that mandatory 3%. Trading on the National Stock Exchange lets you acquire gold at a transparent one nation, one price exchange rate. The tax treatment is also highly efficient. You don't pay the 3% GST when you buy and trade the receipt. That tax is deferred and only triggers if you actually choose to convert your EGR into physical gold later. The trade-off is that EGRs offer zero physical utility while you hold them. The gold sits unseen and unwearable in a remote vault. Buying physical jewelry is a lifestyle purchase, burdened by sunk costs. EGRs are a sterile, highly optimized play on the underlying price of the metal. When we compare EGRs against purely financial instruments like sovereign gold bonds and ETFs, the trade-offs shift from physical utility to capital efficiency. In this matrix, sovereign gold bonds win on yield, paying 2.5% tax-free, but lock capital for 8 years with no physical delivery. EGRs and ETFs offer immediate T+1 liquidity. The defining split: EGRs retain your physical conversion right. ETFs are strictly paper shares. There is a minor cost friction to consider. EGRs require variable vaulting and storage fees, whereas massive ETFs run on blended, predictable expense ratios. Still, because EGRs trade during standard market hours, they behave exactly like the equities in your portfolio, allowing for rapid entry and exit. Financial gold forces a strict compromise. You either forfeit your liquidity for a guaranteed government yield with SGBs, or you give up that yield to keep your capital liquid and accessible with EGRs. EGRs do not render SGBs or physical coins obsolete. They simply fill a highly specific gap in modern portfolio construction. To figure out which asset matches your specific timeline, we can map them on this 2x2 quadrant chart, comparing passive investing against active trading and digital wealth against tangible assets. If you are buying for a wedding or inheritance, you fall in the bottom right. Stick to physical ornaments and accept the sunk costs. If you don't need physical access and can wait 8 years, you belong in the top left. Mathematically, sovereign gold bonds will beat all other formats. If you are a pure speculator focused entirely on trading price action with minimal fees, stick to ETFs in the bottom left. But if you want the speed of an ETF, yet demand a physical escape hatch for your capital during a crisis, EGRs are the definitive choice here in the top right. They successfully financialize gold, allowing it to move at the speed of the stock market without permanently severing your tie to the physical metal. There is no single best way to buy gold anymore. The modern investor must stop asking which gold is superior and start defining the exact job the gold needs.